All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Let everybody else file in as they please. Thank you all for being here. My name is Sky Choice. Unfortunately, had to cancel my gig tonight at Brews Beers in Midtown. Had a potential run-in with somebody who tested positive for COVID. So just out of an abundance of caution, making sure I'm not going to spread it, even if I'm asymptomatic or anything like that. So I'm still waiting on test results, but get to do this instead. So for everybody, including Brews, thank you for working with me on the quick pivot here, but I appreciate it. And looking forward to playing a lot of originals for you tonight. Going to try some new ones, some ones that we haven't played live before, and see how those go. So, without further ado, I'll start off the show. The moon is a bowl. If I had a spoon, I'd scoop what's inside and I'd feed it to you. Then you might glow like you used to. The sun is an orange, I'll peel it down till it's showing some skin with its clothes all around upon the ground. I've seen some better days, but there's a smile on my face and I don't really care anyway. Song is a dance. If we had some shoes, we could wear out our souls to the swing and the blues. But who says we need those shoes? I've seen some better days, though there's nothing in the world that I possibly could change. I've seen some better days, there's a smile on my face and I don't really care anyway. Though there's nothing in the world that I possibly could change. I've seen some better days. While you're sleeping through the storm, I'll be dancing in the rain. While you're waiting out for hopes, I'll be chasing down my dreams. I've seen some better days. I've seen some better days, though there's nothing in the world that I'd ever want to change. I've seen some better days. There's a smile on my face and don't really care. Anyway, no, 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 no. All right. So just another quick question. Levels sound good? I think they sound good based on what I'm getting from my monitor, but I'm just going to double check to make sure that I'm not blasting anybody out. Not a good vibe. So this next one I have for you is going to be the title track off of a new EP that I'm working on. Wanted it to come out this year, but it doesn't look likely. So look for it in 2022. It's called Driftwood. I wrote most of the songs when I was on tour after college, and they just never got recorded. Other projects came up, other things came up, and they're songs that I don't always play out either. So they haven't seen a lot of daylight yet, but I wanted to make sure that I got them recorded and I got them out there. So this is going to be the title track off of that. Open heart and an open guitar case, traded worn out roads for interstates, left behind everything I've ever known. You see, I come from altitude, the air is thin, there's always a view. For the last 28 years, it's been my home. Out there's a coastline with warm sand and sunshine, but at this point in my life, I'm driftwood. Don't think for a minute I'm complaining. I love every step down this road I'm taking, 'cause I'm taking it all in with my bare feet. Yes, they're bruised, sometimes they're bloody. If I wore shoes, I'd lose this feeling, and feelings are the only things we should never run from. Out here on the ocean, I'll float, I'll sink, but I'm always moving. Right here, right now, I'm driftwood. Riptides try and tear me down, this wooden heart stays buoyant somehow. Cut my teeth on the watery deep, salt in my lungs never tasted so sweet. I'm seeking out a lighthouse, but I wonder, is there a lighthouse seeking for me? If there's not, what's it all mean? Will I return not just well-worn but polished, collected more good or bad habits? Most importantly, will I have grown? Will I be run down and tired of travel? Find the true battle standing still. Can I settle? When the current calls for me, I'll find my way back out to sea. After all, thank you. Something else I've realized. Oh, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Glad everything sounds good from out there. So another thing that I've realized is that I haven't played a lot of my last release either. There wasn't a release show, kind of a quiet release because it was in the middle of the beginning of the pandemic. I don't even know how to phrase it now. Came out in February of last year? This year? It's been so long I don't even remember now, but I thought I'd play a few tunes from that for you as well. This song is called Something New. It's about the ways in which something new can be exciting and maybe potentially dangerous too. helps if you started in the right key. I'm a little too high. There we go. Something good has started here. Can't afford to ignore what we both fear. Something started here. Can't go backwards, can't rewind. Don't regret, and I wouldn't change my mind. Couldn't change my mind. Don't say goodbye like you're going. Don't say goodbye like you're gone. We both know better than that, better than that. But do we know better than this? Something good was planted here, taking root and it thorns and blooms, my dear. There's good soil here. There's a light that's shining through, breaking between clouds and shades of blue. There's a light shining through. Don't say goodbye like you're going. Don't say goodbye like you're gone. We both know better than that, better than that. But do we know better than this? Something wicked blocks our way. Hold my hand, let's be brave. Something wicked blocks our way. Hold my hand, let's be brave. Something wicked blocks our way. Hold my hand, let's be brave. Don't say goodbye like you're going. Don't say goodbye like you're gone. We both know better than that, better than that. Do we know better? I won't know better. I don't know better than this. Thank you. If you're just joining us, welcome to Virtually Everywhere 3. This is the first one I think I've done this year, though. I did 2 last year, and this is really the only chance I've had to do this one. When things opened up this summer, live shows were crazy busy, which was great. It meant that I didn't get to do one of these, though, so thank you guys for tuning in to be here for this. It's a fun thing to be virtually everywhere. Get the chance to interact with people who maybe live across the country and even just out of state, or when you're in semi-quarantine until you get your test results back. It's nice to be able to reach out. Thanks, Mom. Glad it sounds and looks good, too. Trying a new setup this time. Details you probably don't care about, but I'm going to talk a little bit about them anyway. So I got this little halo light a while ago, but I've really only used it once before. This camera is brand new. Thank you, Chris. I don't know where you are if you're listening right now, but I'll shout you out anyway. And then this mic is what I usually use to record with. But I didn't love the way that the other mic sounded through this new mixing board that I've got. And I think I kind of like this setup. So we may be doing some more virtually everywheres, no matter what the status of the pandemic. Hopefully you have your beverage of choice with you. Cheers, if you do. Clink. Mine tonight is Earl Grey tea. I'd love to know what you're drinking, so if you've got something special, you can just put it in the chat, in the comments, so that I know what everybody's enjoying. Fun little game, perhaps. That's true, Elaine. You haven't gotten to a live show yet. I've got a few more coming up in the next couple of months here. I just don't remember when they are. So, to find out more information, I'll do my plug now. You can go to skychoicemusic.com. That will have the most up-to-date shows, music, etc. Although you should wait until tomorrow, because I remembered that there are a couple that are not in there yet. So, tomorrow, go check out the website. In the meantime, let's do another song. Exit your warm doorstep. Find the space between the street lamps. Just breathe in the night. So you tripped on a stepping stone. Don't you know you're not the first to go down? The stars have seen greater falls before you. A seventh fall, but will you risk the eighth to rise? Let the tears stream, but don't let them cloud your dreaming eyes. Will you let this be an end? Or will you let it begin? A shattered dawn across the floor, broken beams of sunlight. They invite, they entice, but they fade away, fleeting fast like the present to the past. They won't stay. Another day, another chance, but what's your choice? You're gonna keep quiet, or are you gonna lose your voice? Will you let this be an end? Will you let it begin? Seventh fall, but will you risk the eighth to rise? Let the tears stream, but don't let them cloud your dreaming eyes. Another day, another chance, but what's your choice? Gonna keep quiet, or are you gonna lose your voice? Will you let this be going to try another new one now. This is not one that I have recorded yet. I don't think I've played it live before either. So this will be new for everybody. Sort of a ballad kind of feel, I think, but you can tell me what you think it feels more like after you hear it here. My cup's a little dry, but I can share what I have left. Too foolish not to give it all, not selfish enough to wet my own two cracking lips as they break dry skin and smile. The first time in this drought of happiness, you've seen it reach my eyes, and I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. Though my blade's a little dull, I can lacerate these ropes. Too ambitious not to try, ambivalent enough to hope my own two trembling hands would stabilize themselves tonight. The seconds pass for hours while you see through my disguise, and I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. Though my shield's begun to splinter, I can justify the cost. Too stubborn not to stick around, grounded enough to know I've lost the only sense of sensibility I could call my own. Triple down the hours spent keeping us from being alone, and I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. And though my torch is turning embers, I can burn away the dark. Too passionate to pull away, driven enough to start a brand new chapter of this narrative. I'll dare to turn the page. A quarter of a century, we're finally unafraid. And I see you for the first time in a while. I see you for the first time again. I see Thank you. Something a little different than what I normally do. I think I know all of you who are watching, so I won't give you the story again. You've all heard it too many times, probably. So I'll just play the song instead. Counting crosses on the right side of the road. Many passerbys have passed. Keep my eyes open for road signs. There's no warnings to be had. Keep on moving like an echo. Reverberate around the hall. If I don't resonate with you, maybe I can be the dissonance you want. All roads lead from home. Doesn't matter where you go. Some things change and others won't. There are roses and curveballs. I'm keeping busy by beekeeping. What a lovely tune they hum. Though I pay with stings for honey, it's the sweetest taste I've ever known. Some questions stay old, mysteries with no return address in envelopes. But in time, every clue will show they were all roses and curveballs. From where you've been. I'm sailing out seeking adventure. Sometimes I hope to find myself with no chart to my ego. No prevailing wind can offer any help. No gold thing can last. Even smiling faces left in yellowed photographs. And in time, we all start looking back at all those roses and curveballs. Let's see here. I'll do another one that I still haven't recorded yet. It's a bluesy tune. awfully fun with the band, which, if you were unaware, the Sky Choice Band is doing exactly one more show before I move to New Orleans. That's going to be January 14th at the Alley in downtown Littleton. Show is from 7 to 10 p.m., so please mark your calendars. We'd really love to see you there. It's a totally different vibe with the full band rather than just me and an acoustic guitar. It's going to be a really fun night, so we'd love to see you there. And you'll probably hear this song while you're there. Campfire tongue, smokestack lips. I've been at a second hand since before I was 6. Tracks are laid, the whistle says to move down the line. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. I guess this habit's mine. Gasoline in my veins, always going up in flames. Tempers on the rise, drowning out the skies. There's a shortage of patience with me and my problems meet. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. I guess this passion belongs to me. Slope down into a bottle at the deep end of tipsy, but I'll take another swallow. Genetically inclined to meet Jack before 5 every day. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. I guess this bottle belongs to me. Stubborn as a mule, sometimes like his cousin, try to break us down. You got another thing coming, headstrong to the bone. Our restless feet keep us free. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. I guess this wanderlust won't let me be. Fire tongue, smokestack lips. I've been at a second hand since before I was 6. Tracks are laid, the whistle says to move down the line. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. The fruit don't fall too far from the tree. Guess this family is mine. Thank you. And now for something completely different. This is another one that's going to be on the new EP coming out next year. It's called Say Anything. It's, I guess I'd call it a story song. It tells a tale. Here we go. I've been haunting all the places that you frequent. I jump at every shadow that appears, expecting each one to be you, frightened at the same time too. Aren't you the reason I came here? 'Cause I once dreaded each white Mustang that would pass me. I now invoke Epona for a black streak mare. The drivers never look like you, but I always seem to think they do. Your aspect must be lingering in the air. Been a long time since we locked eyes. Touch your skin on mine was just a dream. Who we were then ain't who we are now, and I don't know what I'm expecting you to say. So say anything. Shattered, splintered screen around us. Then the sheriff and his townsfolk made demand. Turn the other in and you will live to see the sun again. This traitor coward whistle at your head. Freedom turned out not to be forgiving. Everywhere I go you're standing there. The albatross long since decayed. I still carry all that shame, the weight of which has brought me here today. Been a long time since we locked eyes. Touch your skin on mine was just a dream. Who we were then ain't who we are now, and I don't know what I'm expecting you to say. So say anything. Say anything. Woo! That one can get away from you, I tell you what. Yeah, I'll do this one next. So this is also one that's pretty new, has not been recorded yet, and it's called Lover. Lover, you make saying goodbye so hard, tangled up in the first ray of dawn. When stillness and silence are broken with violence, you roll over, turn off the alarm. Then you roll back to my waiting arms. On the doorstep, yesterday's clothes, explicit, unspoken, but you and I know the moments we make with the time we are given are all that we have in this life. How about we make another one tonight? But today is a lucky one. Tomorrow another comes. Take them all one by one. Don't promise forever, just so long and long enough. Don't feel pressured, but today is a lucky one. Tomorrow another comes. Take them all one by one. Days turn to weeks, then revolve into years. It's funny how time flies as long as you're here. Frost-nibbled hands and our sun-bitten smiles, I look forward to going great. As long as you keep on loving me this way. Thank you. Do a quick time check here. See where we're at. Good deal. Okay, 7:52. Not bad, not bad. So, with that in mind, I'm probably only going to go till 8:30 at the latest. So let me see what else we haven't played yet. Oh, that's a good one. I'll do that one next. So this is one off of Alchemy. It was originally written for the piano, and I think it still sounds best on piano, but I don't have one of those, as you noticed. So we're going to give it the old college try on the guitar here. So this is called Lucky Me. It's off of Alchemy. ribcage that pounds at bars, babe, begs and it pleads to be free. Reckless and restless, prone to breaking, defenseless, so I keep it safe, locked away. No tale of caution, no warning, however often could get through to these arteries. I tried logic and reason, gave in to my feelings. It all ends in picking up pieces. Love, what a sharp double edge you hold. Warm, but you burn straight to the bone. Lucky me. Mosaic is generous, 'cause this hard to find mess. The colors all jaded and dull. Despite the appearance, there's goodness still in it. A long-suffering hope that's still close. Love, what a sharp double edge you hold. Warm, but you burn straight to the bones. Lucky me. How am I supposed to trust what only ever breaks? What makes me think I can keep on living life this way? Why deny myself another chance to be happy? Sometimes you bleed in love. Sometimes love is not enough. Love, what a sharp double edge you hold. Warm, but you burn straight to the bone. Love, what a sharp double edge you hold. You're warm, but you burn straight to the bone. Lucky me. Thank you. And thank you, Elaine. Yeah, it's been fun to play these out for you guys tonight. It's always interesting getting to test songs. It's harder when you're doing it virtually, but in some ways safer too. You can try them and there's no immediate reaction from the audience because there's a virtual audience, of course. Nevertheless, fun to try them out. Thanks, Mom. I love that one too. If I had to pick a best song that I've written as far as the lyrics go, I think it's Lucky Me. Honestly. Yeah. I'm not saying it's my favorite. I don't pick favorites. But I would say it's one of my best written songs for sure. Do another throwback here. Turned 28 this year, and I don't really feel it anymore, but I know that I'm still considered young, and it's fun to see how this song has changed over time and how it plays a little differently based on how much older I've gotten. So we'll see what happens in another 5, 10 years if I can still get away with playing this. Bad-shaped bruises on my left side shoulder. I think I'm old now, but I think when I get older, I'll be looking back and call this young. Late nights, date nights, midnight tea, talk of who we wanna be, yeah. Wondering if we'll get that far. The teachers used to teach you can turn your dreams into reality. That's how it used to be, so I guess I'm just old-fashioned. I keep my ear to the ground, my heart on my sleeve, 'cause luck equals prep plus opportunity. And you gotta be honest when you take a faithful lead. Might not make it to 102, 'cause I don't wanna be fed through a tube, no. I'd rather go out with the story on the news. I'll keep your high tech well in check. I'd rather be a human being than a machine. Shaped bruises on my left side shoulder. I think I'm old now, but I think when I get older, I'll be looking back and call this young. Thank you. Sorry. Was not paying attention to where that was. My bad. try this one. This is one off of the album Tempest Timberline. It's called Skin Deep, and it's about bringing your true beauty to the surface. From the heart, down your hips and down your arm. It's the spark, it's the dark, it's the lamppost, it's the lark. There's a charm about this lady, and there's a charm about you. Black on your back, down your ribs and up your neck. It's the lighthouse on the rocks, it's the dagger, it's the fox. There's an artistry to you, babe. There's an aura about you. Watercolor wings and a North Face compass, roses and thorns in the courts around your throat. It's hard not to notice all the beauty underneath when you're making it skin deep. When you're making it skin deep. Signs in a line, different places, different times. You got sleeves to the cuffs, you got diamonds, you got rough. There's a story to these sigils, there's a story around you. People look, people stare, people glare, and you don't care. They got judgment in their eyes, they can't take away your pride. They got nothing on you, babe. They got nothing on you. Watercolor wings and a North Face compass, roses and thorns in the courts around your throat. It's hard not to notice all the beauty underneath when you're making it skin deep. You're making it skin deep. Making it skin deep. Watercolor wings and a North Face compass, roses and thorns in the courts around your throat. It's hard not to notice all the beauty underneath when you're making it skin deep. When you're making it skin deep. Thank you. Do a quick little instrument change here. So this next song is, oh, thanks, Willie. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. So this next one is off of Tempest Timberline as well. It's a song called Tombstones. I think the guitar sounds loud enough. This one's a little bit different, so I might boost it a little bit. Give me 1 second here. I think that'll be enough. So the song is called Tombstones. It's about not being afraid of things that most people would find terrifying. don't mind the graveyard. Beautiful flowers lay on the ground. How could anyone get lonely with all these tombstones around? My best friends are skeletons in closets. Not afraid to admit most of them are mine. Dead men tell no tales, but I swear they chat me up all the time. Boogeyman don't frighten me. He owes me a couple grand. You might make your deals with the devil, but he's my right hand man. Ghouls are fools, specters are tools. Neither one could make my blood run cold. But any ghost from my past put a chill in my bones. Hey, Susan. From cradle to grave, there'll be a fire in my veins. Only in dark times can I shine like fresh day. Troubles may try to spoil my victories. Nothing's gonna stop me from living this life I lead. I don't mind the graveyard. Beautiful flowers lay on the ground. How could anyone get lonely with all these tombstones around? Thank you. You know, I used to think that people were kind of full of hooey when they said that older guitars just ring better, sound better, until I played this one, and it just rings forever. I mean, we could just do this for like, I don't know, probably 5 minutes. That's maybe an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Anyway, turns out I was wrong. It does make a difference. Oh, thanks, Willie. I appreciate that. It's one of my favorites too, I think. So this next song is called Can't Find. And it's about looking for something that you're never going to find. I think I wrote it about sort of chasing happiness and that idea that, like, oh, when I get the next thing or the next goal, like, okay, I'll get that and then I'll be happy, and then I'll get that and then I'll be happy. And I'm still learning that that's not quite how it works, but this was sort of what that's about, I think. Hold on. I need to turn down this guitar. I think that's about right. Let's try it again, shall we? Sleeping all day, though I still feel tired. Glad this week has expired. Staying up too late, trying to make up for lost time. Instead of losing my mind. Seems like I did this last week too. Here it comes, deja vu. Still looking but I can't find you. Still looking but I can't find. Can't decide between good food or a strong drink. Maybe I just lay here and think. I can see the world's problems, but man, I just can't solve them. Feels like I'm out of sync. Seems like I did this last week too. Here it comes, the deja vu. Still looking, but I can't find you. Still looking, but I can't find. When I wake up tomorrow, when I'm in my bed, the feeling I'm gonna have all these feelings again. When I wake up tomorrow, when I'm in my bed, I can't help feeling this is in my head. Can't help feeling this is in my head. Give up or get up instead. Thinking back to what you said. Growing up is harder than I was led to believe. Brush the dust from my knees. Seems like I did this yesterday too. Here it comes, the deja vu. Stop looking cause I can't find you. Stop looking cause I can't find. Thank you. Perfect timing, huh, Jeff? So this is one that was on my first full album, Young. And it's one I don't play out very often because it's so low energy and then builds into this crazy thing. But tonight I think I'm going to do a calmer throughout acoustic-y kind of version for you guys. It's called Bloody Oak. Tried hard to carve out beauty, left me splinters in my hands. Though the woods say they forgive me, it's the man in reflections I can't stand. Found myself a treasure chest. I took out the gold, the silver, the copper, and all the rest. You can't purchase wisdom nor peace of mind. All these riches can't buy back time. Bloody oak and an empty chest, a shattered light bulb, broken air vents. Bloody oak and an empty chest, a shattered light bulb, broken air vents. Filament ran for hide and seek. Oh, but current got him by the toes of his feet. Like Lucy does to Charlie Brown, all the imaginings came crashing down. This old house is out of time. The foundation's faulty, the inside's full of mice. No running water, no more calls. Now this house can't breathe anymore. Bloody oak and an empty chest, a shattered light bulb, broken air vents. Bloody oak and an empty chest, a shattered light bulb, broken air vents. Bloody hands and an empty chest, scattered brain and out of breath. Bloody hands and an empty chest, you left me scattered brain and out of breath. Thank you. I think I have time for about 2 more songs here. About 2 more songs, and then I'm going to call it an evening. So thank you so much for tuning in, having a listen. I suspect I know all of you who are watching, so I won't bother with a plug. But thank you guys very much. And let me figure out what the last couple of songs are going to be. Well, thank you, Brent. I appreciate that. That's a fun one. I really enjoy it. So this is one off of Alchemy as well. It's the last track, and it's called Swing. And it's kind of about, well, it's exactly about figuring out what you want to do with your life and going for it. Yeah, here we go. Boy, you need to sit down, take a hard look at your life. You gotta pick and choose, prioritize. Figure out what you want from this beautiful life. 'Cause you ain't no assassin, you ain't killing time. Up the pen and paper, set it down. Make a list, make a plan, do whatever it takes to get to higher ground. Keep it safe somewhere, it'll later be found. A friendly reminder to yourself when you started out. Keep it simple, straightforward. Aim for the fences and swing harder. Chin up, shoulders back. Get your baseball bat. Plan in hand, but the hardest part is still ahead. Dream can't be real till you put the work into it. So roll up those sleeves, fetch some elbow grease, bend with your knees. When you start to feel the burnout, don't forget to breathe. Keep it simple, straightforward. Aim for the fences, then swing harder. Chin up, shoulders back. Keep it simple, straightforward. Aim for the fences, then swing harder. Chin up, shoulders back. Chin up, shoulders back. Chin up, shoulders back. Get your baseball bat. Thank you. So I know that you're all at home and I'm at home, but I would really love it if you would still participate at home for this next song. It's called Through the AM, and at the end, I'm going to say, everybody sing along even if you don't know it. And it would tickle me pink if you would sing along at home, even though you don't know it. Or even if you do know it, that would be even better. But I don't expect you to. So even if you don't know it, you might by the end of the song, but even if you don't, just sing along, have fun. This is going to be my last song for the evening. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You all know me. My name is Sky Choice. Thank you so much for being here. The song is called Through the AM. Shops around here close at 5, the pubs are open late. We bundle up to go outside, it's colder by the day. The prettiest lasses dress high class, we get distracted as they pass. Slip on ice, trip on cracks through the morning. There's not a lot to see on Main except the coffee shop. Lagros is the place to be, so stop and have a cup. If ever it's chilly, I warm in a jiffy with coffee or tea and a good long book. Read till dawn, then read on through the morning. Talk of plans, of holding hands, of future man and wife, or wife and wafer, or man and man, or they and them, because it's all love. And we speak of having kids our age, we think about how strange that seems. Ugh. So we pour more tea, stare at stars through the morning. This is where, if you don't know it, sing along anyway. I said the shops around here close at 5, the pubs are open late. We bundle up to go outside, it's colder by the day. The prettiest lasses dress high class, we get distracted as they pass. Slip on ice, triple cracks through the morning. Well, thank you again so much for being here, for tuning in on this Monday evening. Thank you to Bruce for being so flexible with this. I appreciate it. That's all I've got. No more housekeeping, no more music. So thank you guys again. Yeah, have a good rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon.